four. Four fold. Five fold.
Oh no.
Six fold. Eight fold. Nine fold. One call. C2 call. C3 set.
I guess he didn't know he was being filmed. He thought he had no eye.
C3. Bet 5,000. C1 fold. C2 fold. The only other thing you're gonna have to remember, and you didn't do it, but just next time, or just remember that when you burn, don't keep the burn away from that flop. Got it.
First thing you notice is the atmosphere, the quality of the tables and the chairs. As I came through, they said, oh, we got to give you a tour of the place. You know, they showed me around. Whenever you have several details like that, it starts to add up and just creates a better experience.
This place is absolutely gorgeous. I think they did wonderful with the design and everything. It's just very comfortable.
As a server, I'm gonna handle all of your needs, food, snacks, coffee. If you bring your own alcohol, we will be here to serve you guys.
It's brand new, as you can see, and I like chargers on the table. That's new for me. Come play. It's gonna be a great time.
The building is absolutely gorgeous. It just has a great open area, you know, for people to just hang out, have a good time. The management is focused on just creating a positive experience for everyone.
We're going to have an armed guard at the front, making sure no one brings any weapons in, make it safe for everybody inside.
Their promotions are really starting to bring people in, and as it grows, it's definitely going to compete with the other rooms in the area and probably overtake them.
We have some of the best tournaments going on, some of the best cash games as well.
All right, as you're watching here, we are getting set up. Players are on break. They're finishing up. Got a new dealer, Mr. Dakari, in the box. Some of y'all know Dakari. He started as a chip runner here at Poker House and has worked his way into the dealing box. Really glad to have Dakari as part of the team here. We did end the stream. We started a new live stream. You guys will find us here on Facebook again, on Twitch. Our Twitch is Poker House Live, no longer Poker House Dallas. We'll be another few minutes here before we get going, so hang out with us, guys. Be patient, and we'll be up and going again soon.
C6 fold. C7 fold. C8 fold. C9 fold. C1 call. Raise. 6,000. C2 re-raise. 16,000. C3 fold.
All right, we're back in the studio here. Matt and I just ordered me a Philly cheesesteak. Turn your headphones up there, but just ordered myself a Philly cheesesteak. So I'm gonna be stuffing my face here in just a minute. Matt, you might be on your own for a couple of minutes. I am starving, and our food is good here at Poker House. So you can see Takari here. Looks like we got a new table that was brought in. I see Orlando and a few of the players. Definitely a different table from the characters I saw as I walked in. Definitely gonna have a different feel, a different dynamic to it. We'll see how it plays out here. Again, the players are on break. That's why we're just kind of sitting around. They had a 15-minute break. So bear with us. We will get this up and going again. We did stop the stream and restart it. The reason we do that is so that players can go and find their stream that they are on really quick. They don't have to sit there and watch 3 hours. So it's kind of a start and stop for those players. So that's the reason behind that. You will see the camera start switching once we get the action going.
Yes, indeed. Welcome back, guys. All right, I got some feedback in the room. Apparently, for those that are listening, I was talking way too quiet. I figured I would just explain. If you come and see me in the room, I'm usually very loud, very active. I have been talking nonstop for 2.5 days. I'm usually the guy on mic, so my voice is a little bit in and out. I'm going to try and project a little bit louder, but I promise the next stream you hear me on, it'll be clear and full. I'm excited to see this new table. We get watch some action on these new players. Right now, the camera is sitting on Zinger and Orlando, 2 staples in our room.
Yeah, I appreciate both these guys. They're here all the time. Great people to have in the room. 2 more people that always have a smile on their face, and they're just glad to be here. And never a bad thing comes out of their mouth. So it looks like we're jumping into the action here. Finally back from break.
All right.
Yeah, so let's hope the cameras should start switching here in the next couple minutes. Let's see how the dynamic of this table. We got Mr. I can't see everybody yet with this, but Jim Coyle, Mr. Coyle is back. He's under the gun here, so we got him back. Philip Friedman, Brian Shusky, Donald Hernandez. Donald's one of my players from a long time ago. I've known Donald for a long time. Got Orlando Dumas, Bob Smith, Abdul, and Foe. Craig Savage. Foe Pratt's here, another staple of our room.
That's right, the Pratt family. So we see all of them. There are 2 brothers, a wife, a son. We love every single one of them. They come in, they smile, they are great for the room. They have a great energy.
I am typically good with names, and Foe and Pat, I still get them confused. And we've been open for, 7 months?
That's right.
I just...
and you almost never see one without the other.
Yeah. All right, so Craig's going to flop a gutter ball here. King High still in the lead. See what happens. Foe and Craig were both in the big blind, and the button seems to have limped in. We're at 1,503, so we've got 3 players. That'd be 9K plus the 3K big blind. So yeah, everybody just limped in. I'm gonna check, and let's see if Abdul will put a bet in here.
I do think, seeing the names on this list for this table, we are gonna probably see a little bit more action, more fireworks going right now.
Yeah, I apologize. The gutter ball straight draw decided to bet and pick that one up right there. So 18 players left, got to lose 4. I wouldn't be surprised if we lost 4 in 20 minutes here with this table.
Yeah, that would not shock me at all.
Everybody still got enough chips. There's a few players right around the 20 big blind mark. Again, for most of you players that are familiar with tournament, 20 big blinds, anything below 20, you usually tighten up and kind of get to a point where you're going to make a decision one way or the other, try to get it in with a flip or something like that. But we've got 3 or 4 of those players around that mark right now, so it'll be really interesting to see how Mr. Phillip, who's going to be under the gun right here with the big stack, how he bullies his table around, picks up all the loose chips out there.
That's right. I do have a text coming in right now, so for those of you who may not know and you're watching at home, so the colors that we have right now in the tournament, our pink chips are 5K if you're viewing it, our yellow chips are 1K, and the purple chips are 500. So those are the denominations that we have in play right now.
Yeah, and we can actually do cool stuff. We should probably get that scrolling across the bottom of the screen there. That'd be pretty neat. There's a lot of layovers, a lot of stuff. We got some really good software here, but again, just kind of playing with it, getting out of the box. So we have a full table here. It looks like we have 9 players. So we're down to two tables, I believe. They both should be in this room. You should see it once the camera starts switching. I did fix that a few minutes ago.
All right. Philip raised it up with ace deuce suited. He is under the gun. Jim Coyle is deciding to fold.
I cannot see what you have. I can only see whether or not.
Yeah, and Philip's going to pick that pot up.
So I have no idea. People used to look at me and go, "You see that folder?" No. The only people who can see your cards are in that back room, and they can't see them for 10 minutes.
All right, and now we get some new camera angles. Yay.
No more ghost.
It's a whole new world. The Matrix is on our side.
Yeah, Orlando was hogging the screen time. And there is Mr. Pratt there.
Mr. Pratt. This is the hoodie that we were talking about. You see that red strip that goes around the lining of the zipper around the hood? That is the LED strip that we were describing earlier in the stream.
Yeah, and that's Abdul in seat 1 there, I believe. He plays with us quite often.
Yes, he does.
Donald in the tan Astros hat there. He's actually, I played with him in college many years ago. He actually came all the way from San Angelo out here to see us. So good to see Donald out and doing good. He's a really good tournament player. I've never been able to see his cards much before, so kind of glad to see him on the stream here.
Yeah, this is personally exciting for me. I know many of the players on these tables, so watching them play real time and seeing the cards.
Okay, so Foe picks up a premium hand here in the cutoff. 2 tens, 2 red tens, going to raise. Looks like he's probably going to get it 3. Now Abdul's going to call with ace-4 of the hijack.
Do see some action. I'm going to go heads up to a flop. Ace 4-2 on the flop. Abdul connected both cards. The ace might be enough to go ahead and scare Mr. Pratt out, but he's not usually a shy person.
Oh, and Abdul traps him, and Foe jumps right into the trap.
Oh no. He is going to need to hit one of those 10s. As we predicted, it is going to be a firework type of table.
Yeah, a little misstep there from Foe. Bricks the turn, and unless a 10 comes on the river, he's going to be out.
And he did not get any help.
2 pair from Abdul. Great check from Abdul, enticing Foe to bet. And let's see here. I don't know if Foe's quite out. I don't know if he had more chips or not. We'll find out shortly.
You do see the second table in the background as we were describing. That last camera angle was showing it to us.
72,000 now the average chip stack, so 2, 4, and 4, and we're getting a final count and verification here of the chips. Make sure he's.
Oh, he has 1 big blind left, chipping a chair.
Oh, okay. Well, we had a player yesterday on the stream that went from 1 big blind to 10 or 20 big blinds twice on the stream. Unfortunately, I think he was eliminated, but I was hoping for the feel-good story. So, Foe still in it. Big misstep by him. Unfortunately, Abdul checked the flop. Foe thought he felt weakness there, went for it, and was unfortunately wrong. It's part of it. You can't get them all right.
You can't. And now we get to watch and see if he can climb his way back. It'll be a great story to tell if he does.
Yeah, and let's see where the button's at. So that's, is he immediately into the big blind here with his 1 big blind? Or is he going to get to see a few hands?
6 raises to 7,000.
Okay, so he's a couple behind the button there, so he's got a few hands to look at. Probably just going to get it in with any ace, king, queen, a pair, obviously, anything like that. So on to hand 4 here of this particular table. Donald with a king 4, not much under the gun. Donald's a pretty tight player from what I remember.
And look at that. The very next hand, Mr. Pratt, he gets Cowboys.
Oh, yeah, and he's going to get a lot of action. Yeah. And he's got 2 other people. The big blind, obviously. They've got a small blind that's got 2 sevens.
If ever there was a chance to try and build a little bit of a small comeback.
Also, he actually had 8K, so just the perfect amount to make the small and big blind call here. So let's hope that he doesn't get unlucky here. I'm rooting for Foe a little bit.
I agree.
I like the underdog.
I want to see the comeback story.
Okay, so better shape now. Actually, he probably would have wanted the king 10 to call too, but had him drawn slim. Gonna need a 7. If not, Foe's going to get more than a full double here because of all the dead money that was in the pot. So 22K. I think he had 8K, so almost a triple up here.
Almost.
If he can fade the flop, if he can fade a 7.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we've seen more all-ins at the start of this stream than we did all of the last day.
Yeah, absolutely. These guys are playing.
Oh my goodness. And Mr. Freeman did connect his set of 7s, but there is a spade redraw.
Oh, great turn for Foe's hand here.
There's a lot of drama right now on this turn.
It's never easy.
And he missed. Mr. Pradith, we do salute you. Great job today.
Wow, unfortunately for Foe, what a tough spot there. Just lost a big hand on a misstep, gets it in way ahead, and then unfortunately loses. So I think he'll be all right. He'll probably go jump on a cash table, make a bunch of money, and he'll be fine.
He will come back and probably enter another day one in the future.
That's just unfortunately tournament play right there. You get it in. You got to get it into the spots and hope for the best.
For those of you who have played with Mr. Pradith, either of the two Pradith brothers, they do play to win. They are not playing to min cash or just bag, so you know every time they're at the table, they are looking to build a stack fast.
I think the unique thing about tournament play in particular is it doesn't matter if you play it perfect every time. Sometimes it doesn't matter. That's why there is a little bit of luck still involved in this game.
There is. We like to call it variance. We'll hide behind it. It's easy to blame it when you're doing really bad. You ignore it when you're doing really good. Looks like Craig lays down his king-8 suited. Mr. Coyle comes in with king-jack in the cutoff.
Yeah, definitely a raising ready hand here in the cutoff when it limps around, and especially with his stack. Oh, Abdul, though. Abdul's going to...
So Abdul's going to defend his position here.
We had the graphic a little messed up. Abdul actually limped in, and then Jim raised, so now it's back to Abdul. Another 7,000 to call. He's got a lot of chips, so he decides to make the call. 4-5 against King Jack. You're going to a flop. Oh, Queen Deuce. So both players brick out. Jim still has a better with the king high.
He does follow up to the flop, makes a bet. As you heard me say before, Mr. Coyle, he's a very patient player, very strategic. If you've had the opportunity to play with him at any point in the tournaments around DFW, Oklahoma, anywhere along the circuit, you understand what a force he can be.
Abdul Hollywood's a little bit, decides to fold his hand. It's part of it. It's down to 17, so 3 more players to go, and we'll be on to day 2. So everybody very close to cashing. 2 tables left. Got to lose 3 players.
That's right.
Definitely not the spot you want to get knocked out at. I'd rather go out first in the tournament than right now at the point in the tournament.
I agree.
Really unfortunate. You sit around, you play all day, and then you get knocked out. It's just, it's the worst feeling.
Being right on the bubble before you progress to the next day, this is the hardest spot to be in. This is also for our more aggressive, opportunistic players. This is your opportunity to pick up chips. You might say that players can be a bit scared right now. Nobody wants to be the one to pop the bubble and go out.
Getting a little bit of feedback in my microphone. You hear that?
I do. I don't know if our listeners can hear it. We are hearing a little bit of a brushing, whooshing noise. This is coming from our equipment. It'll be another bug that we got to work out. Never a dull moment.
All right, it went away. So I pushed some buttons on the mixer here. I don't know what I did, but I think I fixed it. All right, Orlando and Abdul. This must be Battle of the Blinds here. No, Abdul is +1 with 10-7, so. And he's going to pick it up here, just aggression.
And he does.
I believe he limped in, it folded to the blind, and then he bet the flop and fold right on the next hand. So started off hot. Hopefully it stays hot. Hopefully we get a lot of action, and it's exciting for all the viewers there. Philip, 199,000, so not quite the chip stack that bagged yesterday, 340, but still lots of time. I mean, you get 2 of these big stacks in a big hand, you never know what could happen. Somebody might bag 400 today. A lot of people following us now on Twitter. I see everybody. Bell, Let's Play to Win, M. Dweez, AO Panda. We appreciate all you guys following us. Send us a message here in the chat. We'd love to talk to you guys. Got any questions or comments? Hit us up here. We're watching the live feed. We're watching the chat. This is Smokey. I've got Matt with me here. We're at Poker House Dallas, right off 35 in Regal Row, commentating on the $250,000 free roll. We are live streaming. This is straight out of the box, so we're working through some kinks, but hopefully you guys are at least enjoying yourself, and we will be giving you a better stream as we get here, progress throughout the next couple of weeks.
This is fun. And if you guys don't know, we are a 24-hour poker club. So come on down. We got cash games going all over the room. There's a lot of excitement right now, a lot of high energy. Come on in. We're going to be opening up more tables here soon. We've got plenty of tables going. We like to tell everybody we are the club that has no waiting. If you are going to end up waiting for a seat, it will not be more than a few minutes.
Absolutely. We have 26 tables, and we have great dealing staff, usually plenty of dealers on staff, so we can get you down. And if we can't get you down, we'll usually start a new table within minutes. So not a lot of waiting here at Poker House Dallas. It's a great thing, great staff. Mention the staff, the food. Speaking of food, I ordered a Philly cheesesteak. I might have to go get my own food. I don't know if they know where I'm hiding that out right now. So
just tell them you're in the back cave. They'll send it in.
I'm going to send out a text because I'm too lazy to walk.
All right, we have a 7-5-3 flop. It did not connect with either player. Mr. Abdul is considering his options on Jack 9. As we've seen before, it tends to go to the aggressor first.
Actually, we can see that. See 8 folds. 9 folds.
We are going to be playing cards all night. This tournament will end here probably in just a little bit, but we'll have live games going. Not on the stream, but in the room. So if you've got nothing going on, it is Saturday night. So spend your Saturday night here. Have a great time.
All right, I got Miss Danielle here.
7 checks. To the flop we go, Dylan. 3 players. 6 checks. 7 checks. 1 bet, 6,000.
All right, you see the chip count right now on our table. Mr. Friedman is still at the top at 199,000 on this table. Not anything has changed that I saw. You do notice that there's a few things like the tripods in the background. We have our desk set up in the middle of the room. All of those features will be upgraded as we go along. Our cameras will eventually be mounted. Things will get prettier and prettier as we go. For our viewing public, meet Mr. Bugsy. Again, DFW royalty. If you have played poker anywhere around DFW, I guarantee he has dealt to you at some point or another.
Yeah, Bugsy, great personality, laughing, smiling all the time. Could tell he said something pretty funny. He has Jim laughing over there. All right, Craig under the gun here with King Jack. Gonna fold. Mr. Coyle folds.
Shewski. Mr. Shu with Ace King. He's in the hijack. He does elect to raise to 7,000. Very modest raise. I don't know that we don't have many hands come and look him up.
Got Bob in the small blind here with Ace 10, but
now we have seen, yeah, we've seen Abdul elect to defend his big blind with a pretty wide range, and he does so again here. So we have a classic flip. Ace King versus 10-6 at the moment. We go to the flop.
And flops him dead.
That's it. Shu is going to take this flop.
And Miss Danielle just walked in the commentating booth. Miss Danielle, how's it going out there? You want to say something to the viewers? No? All right. Well, we could hear you laughing. She's out there running the floor. She's got a ton of cash games going on, so she's super busy. She don't have time to mess with us. We're back here playing around like kids. We're like kids on a Nintendo back here. We're hiding out, playing. We don't want to get off this thing. Don't know if we're doing a good job. So the graphic just changed there. It was actually King 5-5.
Probably the same result. For those of you who may have heard Danielle in the background, she is running around busy grabbing keys. She can't jump on just yet. On a future stream, we will have Danielle on this. You're going to hear a few different combinations of commentators in the meantime until we get a professional crew to come and take this over. But for now, while we have a new toy, we are going to play with it. I'm also probably going to elect to bring in a couple of cash players from time to time. Players in the room, players that everybody knows, and we will give them an opportunity to also come in and join us. All right. Hand number 9. If we go through this stretch, Mr. Coyle folds. Mr. Friedman under the gun +1 with King Jack. He does flat the blind. Fold, Mr. Hernandez folds. Mr. Dumas folds. When it comes around to the button, he also folds. Abdul. This is pretty consistent for Abdul. He does like to defend his blinds. All right. For those of you who are paying attention, you noticed our graphic did buffer for a second. Now it's caught back up. All right. Mr. Friedman. Flop mid-pair with the jacks. Not a lot else going on at the moment. Now we can wait and see if we have a bet from Mr. Friedman. And it's fold. Easy hand. First one they lay. An aggressive action. Awarded the pot. And it looks like we're still sitting at 16 players, so we're waiting for 2 more to drop, and then we will end the tournament for tonight and bag up. These players will add to the 14 players that bagged yesterday. And at this point, it is anybody's game. All right, hand number 10. You can hear a little bit of the chatter in the background in the room. They are starting to get excited. They know they're getting close. All right, not a lot of exciting hands on this one. Craig is considering the King 5. He may complete to the big blind. And chooses to save his chip. Mr. Coyle checks and we're going to go to a flop. King. Mr. Kosher, he does connect with his pair. He has top pair of kings. He does not have a strong kicker, but Mr. Coyle has the straight draw. He's looking for a 10. Abdul bets and Mr. Coyle wisely folds. Good to go to another hand.
All right, Mac, I'm back with you.
Welcome back. And how was that food?
It was great. It was really good. Another Philly cheesesteak. Second Philly cheesesteak of the day. I love Philly. Go Eagles. Had to get that out there. Probably going to drop a few viewers after that comment, but we should give a hoodie away. I want to see how many people are on this Twitch or this live Facebook stream that know Poker House Dallas. What if we do something fun? We've talked about how good our staff is here. I really want to see how many people know our staff personally. So the first person that can type in either the Twitch stream or the Facebook stream the name of 3 employees outside of management or floor. So it got to be chip runner, got to be dealers, hosts, cage, or waitresses. If you can give me 3 names, the first person to do so in one of these will get a hoodie.
I like it.
So, Action Ashley, you don't count. Sorry. I seen you pop up. Anybody but Ashley. Yeah, let me hit her with the... Sorry, Ashley. I think you've got a couple of hoodies. But anybody else, 3 names of our employees, minus the floors and management. So, come on. Give me 3 dealers' names, 3 cage names, or a combination, however you guys want to do it. I want to see how many people here know our staff. Our staff is typically, like Matt said, very well known around. So we'll give out a free hoodie to anybody that can come up with 3 names. Katie, Smokey, and Bugsy. Close. You take Smokey out, and you would have won there, but keep trying.
All right, back to hand number 12. We're going to go down this list. We have a fold. Our hijack is back to Mr. Kosher. We're going to see what he does. Game 6, he does like to play a wide range of hands. Craig is going to fold the suit. Mr. Freeman calls. He is in the small blind. He completes, and then we're going to come all the way back around to shoe. He checks the big blind. We're going to go to a flop.
Ah, there we go. Okay. So let me interrupt you for just a second here. Let's play I Win. Hopefully that's not a dealer of ours. I don't think it is, but congratulations. That didn't take long. Katie, Bugsy, and Graham. So Katie and Bugsy were on the live stream, so I thought maybe they were cheating a little bit, but they knew Graham, so evidently this is somebody that's been in the room. So let's play I Win. We've got a free hoodie waiting on you here at Poker House Dallas. And Action Ashley, she's continuing to type names. But we have a winner, Ashley. Let's play I Win. Come see us. Give us your Twitter handle. And it's, oh, there you go. I was going to ask for your real name. Laura Lett. Miss Laura Lett, congratulations. We will write your name down. We'll have it at the podium. And anytime you're ready to come see us. Tomorrow at noon would be a good time. You'd get a free 5K starting stack in this 250 free roll if you so choose. But we've got a hoodie waiting on you either way. Thank you.
We love Miss Lett in this room. Thank you for listening to us. We appreciate it.
Oh, it's Laura Lett. Okay. It just registered here. She's affiliated with Dunstan's, right?
She absolutely is, yes. It's a family restaurant. We love their food. We love her. This family has been very good to us in this area.
Yeah, steakhouse just right down the road from us. Really cool. I've been in there several times as we were building the poker room out.
It is. It's a wonderful atmosphere.
They have huge ovens in there where they cook everything right in front of you. You get a little smell of smoke. It's a really cool atmosphere. So, yeah. So shout out to Laura for winning the hoodie and also to Dunstan's. Check them out.
That's right. Steakhouse that's right around the corner from us, and they do deliver.
Okay, sorry guys, back to the action here. Abdul under the gun +2 just limps in with ace-6, so back to the small and big blind where Brian completes, and Donald's gonna hope to go to a cheap flop and hit something here. 3, 9, 10. So the nut flush draw for Abdul, just what he was hoping for when he limped in with ace-6. Check, and of course a bet from Abdul should. Brian's got 2 overs and a gutter ball. Backdoor diamond draw. He does not want that to come.
No, he does not.
Not much for Brian here on the turn. With Abdul continuing, I see Brian probably just folding here. And again, I'm wrong, but it's all right. We're going to go to a river here, and
it is a 4. No help to either player.
Go check, and Abdul for the win. No, Abdul's going to keep the pressure on. He doesn't want to show his hand.
And Brian folds, and Abdul wins the pot.
Yeah, I think Abdul showed his hand there, and Brian's nodding. Abdul thinks he bluffed him, but he was one of those situations where he's bluffing with the best hand, and Bugsy's laughing. I don't know if Shusky showed his hand or not, but they're having a good chuckle at the table regardless.
That's exactly right. You can always tell when you're on Bugsy's table that he is going to have a good time.
Okay, we're still at 15, 3, and 3, so 7,500 in the pot before you ever dealt cards. Starting to add up here. Of course, so are the chip counts. We got a lot of people that are over 100K now at this point in the tournament. Craig here with ace-6 of spade. Abdul again limping in. Want to see a lot of flops. Abdul's seeing a lot of flops.
Yes, he has. Abdul likes to play a lot of hands. He's very much a post-flop player.
Here's Craig under the gun +2 with just an ace-6 of spades, going to raise, leaning on his tight image. Yeah, I don't think I've seen him play a hand yet, so. It raises to 12K, so, you know.
You do see Miss Danielle in the background, as we were just talking about. All right, Abdul. Keeping the game exciting.
Well, Miss Laura said here in the comments that she actually played this tournament yesterday with no luck. Sorry about that, Miss Laura. If you want to come try again, try again. But there's still a lot of value, still a lot of days. So let's see. Abdul took some time here, but then he put the call in. Just a jack 8, hoping to hit lightning in a bottle. Oh, and he outflops Jim.
We can't tell Laura once she gets her hoodie. There is an unverified number that having a Poker House hoodie will help you go all the way to the end. Play another day one. I'm sure we'll have better success in that.
They'll definitely let you get pocket aces a few times. We've seen that. So Abdul's going to lead here. And look at this. Craig with just ace high.
And Abdul going to get the check mark. We see it there.
3 bets. So we have a $71,000 pot here where Abdul has to check the river, and now Craig is just going for it.
Craig did go all in.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only way he can win this hand. He has just ace high. Is Abdul going to sniff this out with just a pair of 8s? Obviously, he has a pair of 7s on the board, but that's irrelative.
This is almost half of Abdul's stack to call.
Shortest hand for hand ever.
He has come along up to this point. This pot did build itself out.
Very interesting hand here. And Laura said Bugsy deals pain, and that's one of his catchphrases. Very clever there, Laura.
I love it.
And that is correct. Obviously dealing some pain here, but not so much dealing pain. Craig is putting the pain on Abdul. What a play here. If this gets through, it's a great play. Either way, it's a great play. I don't know if Abdul's going to sniff it out. He does not. He doesn't want to fold, but decides to fold. Ends up being a $118,000 pot. So, wow, massive pot there.
Massive pot. Well played.
That puts Craig up to 118,000. Abdul still with 101. So he was able to splash around. He had a lot of chips, but definitely going to lose 50 or 60,000 there. Doesn't feel good about it.
18.
Hey, we're up to 21 viewers now, so
all right.
We appreciate you guys watching. Obviously, I'm here at Poker House Dallas off 35 and Regal Road, commentating the $250,000 free roll. A lot of day ones left in this thing. Check us out on our Facebook. We're streaming on Facebook, Twitter right now at Poker House Live. Lots of way to get a hold of us. Come see us. We have cash games. We're open 24/7. Matt and I in the booth right now commentating, playing around. It's like 2 kids in a candy store or 2 teenage boys on a Nintendo back here. We will not be the finalized product, I assure you. We will have more professional commentating going on, but right now we're playing around with this and we're having a good time. So we only need to lose a few more players to wrap up today's tournament. Probably 1 or 2. We have the final 2 tables here in our high stakes room where we do run high stakes cash games occasionally, guys. We have all limits for all players for all levels. And we have tournaments here daily. We've had to cancel quite a few of the February tournaments due to this large free roll, but we'll pick up, maintain normal scheduling in March, and we will pick back up the WSOP giveaway in March as well too. So that's a $10,000 seat. We have a bad beat going on right now. Right now the bad beat's at 10K. It just got hit the other day for 16-8.
Yes, it did.
Everybody got a piece of that. Really exciting. I believe it was quad queens beat by a straight flush on one of our, maybe it was PLO game, where the qualifiers quad 7s get beat by a straight flush or better. So the bad beat did start back at 10K. It is going quad 7s for Hold'em and quad 7s beaten by a straight flush or better for Omaha variant. So down to 16 players. We need 2 more players to get knocked out here. And the way this table is playing, Matt, I don't expect it to take very long.
I don't either. I think it's just going to be another 1 level or less.
Yeah, unfortunately for Bob here, Bob is down to 12 big blinds. One of the guys I was rooting for in the tournament, but he's definitely not out by any means, but he definitely wishes he was in a different position.
We do see we got a little bit of yawning going on. These guys have been playing tournament poker since noon this morning, or noon this afternoon, I suppose. I'm also going to suggest that because he's a Yankees fan, that it's a little bit boring right now.
We've got the Blue Devils, we got the Irish, we got the Yankees. Yeah, everybody kind of supporting their teams. I believe that's an Astro hat that Donald's wearing, an off-color Astros hat. I don't know if Orlando went out and changed to rep the what does it say on the Coliseum?
It does
the
say
Coliseum
Coliseum
Poker House.
That's
It's
right.
got the address and everything there.
I do not mind. I like it.
Big O's. I think that's Orlando's room here in Dallas. So give you the address and everything here. Orlando loves our room. We love Orlando. He plays here all the time, so he does have a room he runs occasionally. But
he is a fun personality at the table. He has his own room. We are happy to see him here. He supports us regularly. We are happy to support him as well. Orlando's a great guy.
all right, Mr. Coyle here picks up top pair, and Abdul again another pot. Or he was big blind, but it's $37,000 pot. So Abdul doesn't give up very easy. Even though he has a 10 high here, he will put pressure on. He decides to get out of the way here. Doesn't have any kind of really straight draw or backdoor flush draw. So Abdul just has a mad look on his face every time he loses a hand. He doesn't like to give up very easy. He wants to win every hand, and unfortunately in poker that's not possible, but Abdul's a good player. He puts a lot of pressure in. Like myself, he wishes he could win them all, but Jim's going to take that one from him.
Abdul makes the game fun. He brings a lot of excitement to every hand, and I like that. He has that enthusiasm that is attacking every hand. He is wanting to win. He wants to play. He wants to be involved.
Yeah, and Abdul's another player. I mean, we see a lot of these guys here that just play here quite a bit here at Poker House. We definitely appreciate their business, and for any of you guys that are listening and have never been here, we would appreciate the opportunity to earn your business. Give us a shot. Come in, see Matt, myself, Danielle, the team. We've got a great team here. We'd love to have you.
We absolutely would. Like I said earlier, my favorite thing to do right now at Poker House is to give tours to new players, show you all the amenities that we have and the exciting things that we can do. We have a great, great team. I'm very proud of all the staff that's here. They work very hard. It's a home family atmosphere.
All right, we've got 3 players here. Looks like it's pretty much a limped pot. So Queen 3 is going to hit bottom pair here.
Well, and this is exactly the type of board that Abdul has been attacking, so I'm surprised it's in check.
Yeah, and Craig's going to check. He's got bottom pair. And Brian with no pair, backdoor, heart draw, and an over. He's going to bet. Abdul kind of stuck in the middle of 2 players here. He's kind of been reeling. He's lost a few pots here lately. Let's see if that factors into this at all.
Well, and with it going check, and we've seen so many action hands lately, I can see Brian thinking his ace might be good here.
Right.
And they do, fold.
See you guys. Good night.
All right, button moves along, and here we go on to the next hand.
Yes, we do. And our average stack right now is 81,000. You see that Mr. Smith has 49,000, and Mr. Friedman on this table is still a chip leader with 211,000.
Yeah, we ought to see Bob pick a hand here within the next round or 2. He's got he's at 12,000, so he's got, what, 3 big blinds? Is that right? Was I reading that right? And really not even 3 big blinds, because when you're in the big blind with the big blind ante, it's really 8,000. 49,000. I misread the graphic. Okay. Well, he's not as short. I was thinking if he had 12,000, he was going to have to get it in pretty soon, but I was wrong. And Mr. Coyle, again, it's good to be Jim today.
Again.
It was the luck of the Irish.
If you know Mr. Coyle even a little bit, it's always luck of the Irish for him.
All right. Fortunately for him, somebody at least has a hand. The dealer button, Abdul, who likes to play a lot of pots, you were just explaining, has an ace-queen, which when it folds around on the button, that's a premium. So he's going to raise in the blinds, pretty standard, but this time Jim works up with pocket aces. 3 bets, and Abdul makes the call.
I will say in this case, I do like that Mr. Coyle is
what a flop. This ought to be action right here,
giving
Matt. Sorry.
Abdul the range to hang himself, so to speak.
Yeah, and Abdul's not going anywhere. If I know Abdul from the way he's been playing, he's got the ace of spades here. Yeah, he's going to rip it all in.
Yeah, and here we go.
Really a tough.
Mr. Coyle is going to be looking for the luck of that Irish right now. Oh, and the spade comes. And And we see it play out yet again that Abdul got the card he needed.
Yeah, and Jim, unfortunately, there's no pair on the board. He's drawn dead, so Bugsy continues to deal pain here.
Bugsy does deal pain. I think we might need to put that on the next jersey.
He's counting the chips down, so apparently we're missing a card. I don't know if he didn't get it in the reader, but nonetheless, Abdul made the nut flush here. Second nut flush. Obviously, the straight flush is out there, but regardless, Jim going to take a big hit here and getting unlucky aces against ace-queen.
That is correct. You can see the action with the players standing behind. They are waiting to see the next two players bust. They know they're right on the
there
edge.
we go.
And we get to see the 7 of diamonds, which...
Oh, so that was it. That was the money. Was it not? Is Jim out of the tournament? Why are we fist bumping here?
Something has just happened, but I don't understand. So we are going to say this again. We are perfecting this process. We're learning how the screen looks, what the equipment does. Cylinders behind, and I think we got a little bit lost.
Well, here it's replaying it here again. So all in, call. Okay, 7 of diamonds and 7 of clubs. Okay, we may have put the burn card in the space showing the spades. So bricks the flush draw is what happens.
Now we see. So, and again, the luck of the Irish comes through. So Jim is very Irish proud, and it has saved.
Wow.
Increased the stack once again. So we thought he was out or down to just a few chips, and now he is number 2 on this table.
Yeah, and there was some fist bumping going on. I think the players thought they may have been in the money. They were probably just happy to get that much closer, but usually you don't see them celebrate like that, so I was a little confused. But Abdul, bad series of events for him. Players are counting down here, Matt, so he could be over here. We could have made the day. That could have been the bust. I'm assuming that's why they're fist bumping.
That might have been it. And for those that are listening or viewing, these are RFID cards. It's a computer that looks like a poker table. And so everything has a computer chip in it, including the cards. And if each card is off just a little bit, it is going to play around with the stream of what we know to be real info.
Yeah, I want to say congratulations to all the players, Matt. Everybody that you see here left in the camera and at all the other tables, looks like they're making day 2. That means that they are in the money. So congratulations to those players.
Congratulations, indeed. Another day done. We got 6 more to go. Remember, you can come back tomorrow. We start again at noon. We'll be here. We're ready for Super Bowl. We're ready for day 3.
Awesome, awesome. So see us tomorrow at noon. If you just want to play cash, we got that too. We got the Super Bowl going on. We're going to sign out. We're going to walk out here and see what's going on. We believe we're done back here in the studio. So going to go to commercial, end this thing with a commercial. Again, come check us out, guys. 35 and Regal Roll right here in Dallas, Texas.
First thing you notice is the atmosphere, the quality of the tables and the chairs. As I came through, they said, oh, we got to give you a tour of the place. You know, they showed me around. Whenever you have several details like that, it starts to add up and just creates a better experience.
This place is absolutely gorgeous. I think they did wonderful with the design and everything. It's just very comfortable.
As a server, I am going to handle all of your needs, food, snacks, coffee. If you bring your own alcohol, we will be here to serve you guys.
It's brand new, as you can see, and I like charges on the table. That's new for me. Come play. It's going to be a great time.
The building is absolutely gorgeous. It just has a great open area, for people to just hang out, have a good time. The